Hello, my peoples. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? I know this is an abrupt live, so I'm waiting on some people to come in. Waiting on some of my peoples to come in. And as you come in, too, please share the live. Share the live with others. Hello, how's it going? And thank you for joining me. You all, please share the live as you come in. Good afternoon, my sister. Good afternoon. Share the live, you all, with others. Today, I wanna do this with actually seeing everybody's reaction. And because I've been having some technical difficulties, been running around, y'all. Hello, Simply Natty Pops. How's it going? And yesterday, I attempted to do a premiere. It was all kind of stuff going on with the premiere, which had it to where I had some problems. Thank you. But I decided today, you all, please share the live, okay? Because during the live today, I am going to share a latest upload, but because it was so much done with it, I know that YouTube may not promote it. However, I want you all to see this because there is a lot of times so much in the background with any and everything that you do. And it's not just in Haiti, so we're not going to make this a Haiti topic. We'll make it an everywhere topic, okay? And I want to share with you all some of the difficulties, some of the things which I share with you all. And it's just crazy how this ended up coming to place because I was not looking for this, you all. I was not looking for it. Please share the live with other people. Thank you so much. Hello, my sister Arlene, Simply Natty, Caroline. Please share this live, you all. And you may also share the link itself. But I decided, I said, I'm going live with it. Because at times, maybe when you respond to something, then you don't see how you're responding because it's you're right there in the midst. But I find myself in situations sometimes that you genuinely being good, like rewriting my wrongs. And you come across situations that someone try to make you feel some type of way. And I'm asking myself, well, there you go. The lights finally man. I'm asking myself, what did I do wrong for all of this to go on? Okay. So y'all see the lights just went out. Unsure what happened here. All right, we got lights again. So I'm going to share this, okay, with everyone. I'm not going to lie, it's pretty long, and I'm not sure if you all have seen it before. So I just want you all to be patient, and please watch this with me, share it, okay? I will go all the way up to the day that it begun so that I don't have you all watching too long clip. But share this with my Haitian people. Haïtien mieux, comment nous y est tout le monde. Partagez, ok? Partagez avec une famille, partagez avec un monde qui comprend le système pays. Most of all, okay? And don't forget you all to kindly give this live a like. Keep, me and our country in prayer. And let me know what you think. Y'all share this live. Share this live with others, okay? Let me start sharing this. Hold on. I want to know. Okay, so let me just remove this period and start all over. Y'all know I'm not all savvy like this, but I'm sure you all will be patient with me. So that's the good thing. Hello, everybody. So I'll take it somewhat a little further up so that I want y'all to see it from the beginning. La pliante de Okay. Welcome to today's update of this project. And as you can see, we're moving along really good. Okay, things are pretty slow here, and I've mentioned it many a time. I'm even joking with the guys because I'm like, it's like I want the excitement. You know, every time we're building is always, but here it's pretty laid back, and you all can see. The guys are doing a good job.
Yes, thank you.
This was not done going up yet. Did we count the blocks?
No, not yet. We're gonna do that right now. Okay, listen.
Please share the live, you all. Share this live.
N'a tout fait ça pour nous là, ok. S'il fait ça après ça n'a pour compte, n'a bloc qui allait à Mirazas pour qu'on connaisse combien. Combien crasé parce que c'est vous mettre OK. Allez maman.
Combien t'es crasé?
Oui, n'a fait ça pour nous là, on va faire ça. Mettez la avec ça parce que ça c'est
ça yo? Bloc ça yo?
C'est pas bloc. Ça fallait net
bloc ça yo.
C'est une voyage de ça pour qu'on fasse ça.
Toujours bien bloc en l'air.
Oui,
qui est-ce qu'à côté bloc yo descend?
Il y a une paquette qui veut tout parce qu'il est dans
Okay, so we have more blocks that's coming, and there's still some more up that way. Come here, see my new game. I'm ready to see it. Okay, so right now we're down to 3 sacks of cement. Next up, so now there's what you want to continue to travail. You go for back and more tape ça.
Non, c'est ça, c'est ça.
Combien de sacs ciment à utiliser là?
Ça va prendre 2 ça va prendre 2 sacs.
2,5 qui était? Je t'entends et ça. Mais demain, on va faire travail, ça c'est un bagage pour t'aider.
Mais si tu veux passer ça.
Oh, they're gonna shift sand. Okay, so you'll be able to start with the block. Okay, so are you able to cross and then? Okay.
Non, ça va venir la camper, non? Oui, et ça fait que madame a fait ça pour
si que c'est celle n'a pas c'est ça n'a pied n'a besoin. But I mean nous bloquer, okay? I don't want them to stop working. Les saisons la pluie, moi besoin pour nous travailler.
Parce que chaque jour fait la pluie.
Chaque jour fait la pluie. every day it rains, you all. So a lot of it didn't. It wasn't our fault that the project is as far as it is. We ordered blocks. Blocks could not get here on a timely manner because it's been raining and the blocks would not dry. Finally, we're able to get half of it Friday, and they're bringing the other half. I was supposed to put up with it, but I don't know where the old man went. So I did not get to come here with it. But when more blocks come, we're gonna need more cement. So I'm just gonna ask you all, please stand with me so that we can complete this project and see it all the way through. Jodia, nous manger, Madame Paul. Madame Paul, nous manger. Nous manger, Jodia. Oui, nous manger, oui. Ça nous manger. À qui ça? À qui ça, spaghetti? Plain spaghetti? Spaghetti simple. Oui. Est-ce que vous avez mangé à qui était toujours? Oui, oui. C'est le spaghetti qui presque fini, il va être 2 grammes. Avec quoi?
And they'll make rice.
And then, okay. Yeah. So I was asking if they ate today. So know that they are eating. We've provided the Santia with food. I'm not sure because we don't get to come here. And my goal was to be here early, but so much happened that I ended up getting here a little late last night. So I'm gonna make it my business to come here and be spending a day with you all, where I make sure that you all have a little bit more fun, at least throughout the blocks.
No problem. And I know you're not going to be stepping in mud because the floor will be ready.
Yeah.
You won't dirty your sneakers up.
And imagine nobody's floor is even as nice as that around.
Yep. Exactly.
You know, we see the houses that are around, even their floors on the inside is not as nice as her floor is.
Which is not yet done, not even finished.
Pourquoi ça nous va finir l'an dernier pour te tout faire glosser tout bagay?
Pour nous pas perdre moitié, les moitiés tombées sur ça, nous tout ramasser. Si c'était à tout petit moitié là. When we create the wall, the excess of the mud that falls on the floor, if we have a floor like that, we can use it. We can scrape. No. It's gonna be finished. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
Hello.
Hello.
How are
There
you?
go my black guy.
Right.
Monsieur Simon, come on here.
I'm good. I need to speak English to make you understand clearly.
Clearly.
Yes. It looks like I am kind of over my blood pressure is going up. You drive me up.
Don't let it go up.
Oh,
You're at the wrong place.
So I want him. Okay, his blood pressure is going up. Bel bagay ou di. Parce que kounya am gen caméra qui ouvert.
Oui.
Et m'pral bon temps pour vraiment expliquer tout. Pour qui ça que blood pressure ouvert parce que get deux sides to chaque story. Et comme vous venez, moi t'ai aimé pour m'bailler pam non. On aller non mais
c'est ça. Madame n'a bail parti.
Okay.
Parce que nous va laisser nous tout yo nos frères.
No. Okay. I had an appointment because they're gonna feel it. It's probably good to hear that.
Yeah.
An appointment with the doctor. Basically, I am selling blocks, but I am not transporting blocks.
Okay.
So when you came down and you asked me to arrange the transportation for you, and I agree on it. And I said I will work that out because the same driver who gave me sand and is also
the one that you can have deliver the block.
Deliver the block.
No problem.
And I said with them, when you come to get the first part of the delivery, and I present you the driver, and you hand the money to the driver, you did not hand money to me, and I am not supposed to take money driver either. That isn't my money blocks. It's my business, but driver, it's between you and him. So this morning is supposed to deliver for you as well, and I called him, and he said he's gonna come. And I call you. I said, when you're gonna be available because you want to assist when they do the delivery.
Exactly.
And I call you. You did not come in on time, of course, but for some reason,
okay,
yes, but
finish. You're gonna get the chance.
But the driver did not show up till now.
Okay.
And I called you. I said, what I can do now, the driver is playing around, and I am going to hire another driver to bring the rest of the block for you. And you request you had a $50 with the driver. Of course, I know you have a $50 with the driver as a deposit for this trip and to give him the balance. And the driver did not show up. And I plan, don't worry about the $50, I will take care of it. Because I know the driver. Okay? And I plan with the other driver, that driver, and I said I am going to be in a class. And I can't be going with you. So I am waiting for the customer, and the customer is coming right here to pick you up, and you follow the customer. I did my part. And I went to my class. And you meet with the driver, the new driver, and you, for some reason, you stop, or you did not set up with him well about the stopping, and he's confused. He went up to the police station in Kenskoff, waiting. And you call me, and I can't get hold of him. It's the communication system. It's not clear very often. So I quit on my class and to get his phone number, another phone number, try to get hold of him. I couldn't. I climb on a motorcycle, coming way up in Kenskoff. When I get in Kenskoff, I finally get contact with him, and he said, I am on front of the police station. And I said, turn around. And he turned around, and I jumped on his truck, and I wait to come here, and I call you. Unfortunately, I can't get hold of you either. So we have no communication here. We got to see all of the details, all of the problem. You cannot just worry. Hey.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah. So to begin with, okay, he gave his side of the story. So you speak English well, so I don't need to just solely translate it, okay? From the beginning, when I went to you, I decided to use you for support your business, to support you, okay? When I went there, I explained to you my situation, and I asked you for delivery. You had the opportunity to tell me yes or no, and I did not remove that money from your business. You brought me someone. They gave me a decent price, and I said yes. Now, remind you, because the reference is your reference, I assume that you know this person, and that person is a serious person. But one of the main things I stress to Mr. Seaman is that I have to be there when my material is here. Okay? I cannot have material being delivered to this site or any other site, and I'm not here. Why? They did it behind my back anyways. Okay? Because he did not communicate with me properly as I asked him to call me while they were putting the blocks up, so that I have a chance to come away from Pétionville to get up here and meet with them so that they can drop off the blocks. That's number one. Okay? They did not keep their word. He came straight up here, dropped the blocks. When I arrived here, how many blocks was crasé? Combien de blocs l'aime vin là nan bloc yo qui crasé? On pile.
M'a mette plus que
Okay.
50 blocs.
Okay, plus que 50. Attendez. Plus que 50 blocks. Almost 50 blocks is broken. Kounya, that is my loss when I have over 50 blocks broken. Okay, and I am asking you and I'm telling you to make sure that the material is delivered when I am here. So let's go to today. Now, 50 blocks, Monsieur Simon, I still was kind to you. I didn't even ask you for 50 blocks, nor did I get. Hold on. You telling the story, and we're gonna put two sides to it. Okay? Because service is service. I do my part. I've been in Fairmont since this morning, 8 something with Fairmont. All right? I asked him to call me. Let truck driver pral ceci c'est l'autre bord. Tellement fait, messieurs, I trust him enough. Tellement fait confiance avec mon libre référence là, moi paye mon nan please. Parce que m'pa pense que mon nan ma bouillère. I even paid him more.
Because of this, his
Because of your chauffeur.
References.
That's your reference. Back on no chauffeur, I still don't know the chauffeur name. I still don't know the chauffeur phone number because I go through him. Okay? So this morning, he calls me. Good matin, mwele, Monsieur Simon. Early this morning, I calls him. I let him know today is Monday. It's my work day. I will be getting to you early. I'm going to be up on the route. I have a few stops to make, okay? Stuff to arrange, but I'm coming. Soon as he called me and tell me that they're changing this and that, I show up on time. You know, being on time is my pet peeve.
That is definitely.
I love tellement okay, so I like to be on time. I'm on time. He calls and tell me to go pick up the driver. I go and I pick up the driver. I got staff. When I get staff, okay? Si staff when I dim li fait toute la nuit li ba manger bagay. My staff member is telling me that they have been all night, have not eaten. By right, I cannot. Do I work? Est-ce que m'travaille nous toute journée sans baba nous manger? Est-ce que m'a d'accord pour n'a dim day am gangou et puis pas jamais passer?
Never.
Okay, so I meet his driver. Driver la fait camper un pile temps. Okay.
That was about
Hold
11
on.
something,
Hold on.
almost 12 o'clock.
That was the time you called me.
That's where I found. That's when
Hold
I
on.
found
That's
you.
when you, Monsieur Simon, you called me and I answered. And as soon as you told me to come on, I came.
Yeah.
I left people at another project to come. So he's upset because I'm contacting him. But who else do I contact, Mr. Simon? Because he has another person. The person I paid more.
That's it. That's all you can say.
You're right.
I'm trying to tell him it's not his fault. Monsieur Simon, si m'dou va bon service, moi nan menti. Mais là que n'a bay service avec une l'autre, et puis l'autre moun entre la donne, il ka fort parler ton gens. Parce que si on travaille pour moi,
That's exactly what it is.
non caméraman, ou pas connaît caméraman n'a bay service, mais c'est moi qu'en tête qui est-ce va brûler. Les caméraman pas n'envoyer tintin pal. Qui est-ce qui en charge? Qui est-ce va brûler? Ou kon monsieur ça? Ou kon non? Ou kon téléphone ni? One affaire madame no, right? So the thing is, he thinks that I'm upset with him. I'm really not upset with him. What I'm trying to get him to understand is the level of service. He might misunderstand me. He has done his part. Just like, okay, well, ou tellement fait bon pour, imaginez, m'acheter tout bloc ça non mon pour projet. Imagine I bought all these blocks from him. Et ça c'est business on him. Pile moun vin là qui pas sérieux qui pour aider mais yo caso. Parce que là arrivé peut-être you know nous pas là. Attendez, you know nous pas là. So what they did was affect his business also. Because no one is here to supervise, and this is what I'm just telling him. You have to be there to supervise Mr. Seaman because they're gonna make you look bad. Because now you know what they did? They just grabbed them from the truck. Boom.
That's
Boom.
right.
Kunya,
That's exactly.
Here's my project. Ou travail dit, pour pile bloc. Pour faire si ou prendre vinavel. Contrôler bloc ça qui la santé voye pour faire.
Ok, mais l'excuse là pour en minute d'intervention. Et en plus de lorsque tu as déposé bloc alors.
He said he was here when they were bringing the blocks.
Bloc bien là-dedans que nous fait quelque chose qui sèche alors, que et puis tout. Lorsque le passage, nous avons mis le bloc là, déposer le bloc là, parfois, on pas bien déposer, j'en vais déposer dans les quelques clarions pour me caser. Ça, c'est comme le chauffeur là lui-même, il conduit slowly, conduit très là. Et dit pas.
Non, mais c'est un vagabond.
Il pas chauffeur. Non,
C'est un vagabond.
Ok,
Il n'a pas jamais travaillé pour moi encore.
Ok,
Du tout.
mais
Et c'est famille, et Mabdou, c'est famille oubliée. C'est famille oubliée. Et c'est parce qu'elle te dit, c'est famille oubliée.
Yeah.
c'est mon
Ouais, ils ont dit,
crazy.
clair.
Mais bagaille.
Il c'est vagabond.
Mais bagaille.
Vagabond.
Now, he's mad at the driver.
Okay?
Because the driver is wrong. That he's a good guy. Okay, he's been a good guy with me.
Allez, non, là,
The driver
And he kept his
clearly,
word.
and he kept his
This
word.
guy
Just
knows
as
me.
I've kept
Yes.
my word.
I am 60 years, and I've been dealing with foreign people for years.
40 years.
So you see, my color is black, my inside is white. That's me.
Just by the way you conduct yourself, your
Exactly.
business and everything.
So
No,
this guy
he's a
is
good
this
person.
guy is a robber.
Okay.
Vagabond.
These guys, that's his,
Bon, now,
these guys are not any good, you know.
Now,
Listen
can
to
you
my
please
audio.
tell me what you're going to do? You're
Yeah,
stopping my
come to
work.
Monsieur Simon. Nous avons
Attendez,
fait ça,
si gros
chérie.
problème moi gagne pour nya. Il y a un problème parce que ouais, m'pa konn ki Jean m'a dit parce que toute parole moi dit qui ça me dit. Côte Dominique. Moi pas connais là. Moi vini Côte Dominique.
Après, n'a parlé pour nous, n'a conférence.
We got enough for the day. We got enough.
We got enough.
I think we got enough for the day.
Let me Monsieur Simon donne tout.
Bloc là nan route là, la finis machine nan en panne dans canal là. Ouais,
Dans le canal de marché,
non marché là.
non marché, non
Mais
la
chance.
Côté me des problèmes, difficulté, non
Mais
marché,
chance, moi,
pour me t'es présent. T'es même blocus là, mais ça pour y a ces machines.
C'est machine là pas. Eh ben,
Ça veut dire marché à gon bagay là.
Ok,
Bon,
qui
l'autre
qualité
bagaille encore.
panne qu'il a
Bon,
donné.
l'autre bagaille qui est en question. Chance.
So the car
Pendant m'a
now has
monté pour
broke
m'a
down.
chercher contact pour venir. Côte Dominique parce que moi monsieur me dit mais Côte Dominique. Parce que when you talk to me, you assume that is Dominique a spot. And I did not know if it's that far. And I assume that's the reason the driver messed me up too. Of the distance because we confuse on the distance. I did not recognize
See,
him.
communication.
But if he's communicate that to me,
If
we
you
can
communicate
Just
justify
called
that.
you, and you're
I
with
gave
the
you the
range.
closest
Now,
so that you could be on the route.
And the same time, I saw a truck driver, and I said, I have a truck who's carry blocks for me is broke down on this wagon. And I said, what can you do for me? Can you go pick up, unload it, and transport it over here? You see this opportunity. I am redeem all of the possibility. What I find and I just grab it, I redeem it. Okay? So that is the. So I am assume the driver is gonna be bothered with the distance because I told him I do mean.
Right down there.
That's
something we can easily take care of. That can be taken care
Okay.
of.
So now, ma'am.
So,
Now, I am going with a motorcycle to
you are
all the 200, over 200
at the end,
blocks.
okay?
I
I shared this, and I know some people's asking what's going on. Okay, so I want you all to check out that upload if you have yet to do so that you can watch it to the end. This is just to give you all an idea of how business is done, okay? And some of the daily struggles, and not only myself face, okay? And this is not just a Haiti thing. To begin with, you all, I am in charge of several things in Haiti, and I am doing several things, including doing Life in Haiti work. So with my position, I assign a lot of people to certain areas, and that's your department. So if I go, you have a business in Haiti, and I'm buying something from you, I ask for the service which I think you can offer, okay? So when we went to purchase blocks, I asked him if he could deliver he told me that he has a delivery driver. I asked for the price because, remember, close to the project, they were charging me $17 a block. It's always my duty, that's my job, you all, to protect life in Haiti and to find the cheapest price, period. So I went down to Fairmont and I found it for $13 a block. So when I found it for $13 a block, that was great. I called one delivery. They said 2,500. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shop around. When I went to him to get his blocks was cheaper. And I asked him just how much does his people charge for the block? And he said 1,500. So then I said, there was no need of trying to make price with him because 1,500 was what I was willing to pay at the most to transport a minimum of 500 blocks. 500 blocks. He tells me he has somebody, and he also mentioned that person also bring him sand at his business that he does blocks at. So this is somebody you have a relationship with. Well, because I'm running around, I assigned that to him. I got out of it because why did I need to? I spoke to him, paid him for the blocks, right? And told him when the delivery driver comes, however much he brings, I'll pay him half. And then when he's done with the job, I do another half. But I specifically ask you all, when I am on a project, and I'll give you all this advice too. If you are building or doing anything in Haiti, no matter who you're purchasing from, you need to make sure that someone is present when the material is being brought. I've had several experiences where you buy a truckload of water, you don't get a truckload of water. They come and drop you 10 dooms and tell you that's 60,000 gallons while you're not there. And once they come and leave, what can you do? They're going to just argue about it, okay? So I asked the guy specifically, make sure that I am there. They did everything that I told them not to do. Ran up there, delivered it. And you all, if you go back and watch the video, they threw the blocks, just threw the blocks together on piles. On the latest upload, you will see it. And I called him. I told the guys about how much is broken. The guys at first was like maybe 10 or 15. After I counted them for 10 or 15, if 10 or 15 were broken with what we have, 168, absolutely no way you brought 250 on that truck. All right? Because even if I put 50 as broken, you're still behind on what I was supposed to get. Well, make a long story short, I want you to go back and watch the upload, right? Because at the end, I stayed that day to make sure that I was present for the delivery of the material. Got on the truck, made sure to count myself. At the end, you will see, even the second batch, they sent 223. Now, I remind you, he's supposed to send us a minimum of 250 in addition to what was broken. But he only sent 223. So now we got a total of 168 plus 2. 168 plus 223. Combien ça est? 168, 223, 411, 223. Not near 500. And 391, right? They got their money, and I paid you the money for 500 to be delivered. But in return, you gave me less than that. Then when I spoke to him, he tells me in order to go back up there, then we have to pay for another delivery. I said, but that wasn't the agreement. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna go into the audience. Thank you all so very much for joining. You know, my only advice, you all, is if you want something done, do it yourself, which I am big on, but make sure you have people around who understand your objective and who most of all respect it. I always tell people you don't really have to like me, but respect goes a long way. There are people that I don't like, but they have the utmost respect from me because of who they are, how they carry themselves, and they deserve it, okay? It's just a complete lack of disrespect there. And even though the older guy, he's a nice, decent person, but in the end, the thing about Haiti is everybody is searching for their own benefit. And as long as they have money, the customer service goes out the window. And what they're not realizing is they're thinking I'm just this big NGO when we go into a project, okay? And they're not understanding that we are doing acts of kindness, okay? That we're not coming in here with objective. We're coming in here to make a difference. We're coming in here to be a blessing. It's crazy, you all. But let me know, if y'all, how did I handle that situation? Haitian Warrior King Guy and his dog. Thank you so very much, my sister. You've carried 20 people. Thank you so much for your continuous love and definitely support of this channel of Life in Haiti. Thank you so very much, my sister. Renault Repair and Plumbing Company. Hello. Oh, I need you to come and do some plumbing for us. Hello, Renault. How's it going? Bagay sérieux, oui. Sérieux simplement. Haitian Warrior King says, that should not be your loss. If the delivery driver broke anything, the company got to replace it. This is the thing. See, a lot of the times, they don't even really know who they're dealing with. And they don't know that they're dealing with someone who walks around with a camera, especially at a project. I'm big on that. Like sometimes I'm telling the cameraman, like, start the camera, because I give you all raw footages, okay? The rawer to me, the better you get to see everything from start to ending. So they're thinking that they're just going to say that did not happen, Madame na by Monty, that lady is lying and this and that. No, I have absolutely no reason to go and break blocks, period, because I know how expensive building is in Haiti, okay? There's no reason for the workers to do that because it is their joy watching the project come to an end. I mean, the guys called me today, you all, very exciting. We're moving on onto the project as it stands. I wanted to share this, to share some of the difficulties and some of the things in which we face. So now we're at a budget and we're struggling with the budget that we have. But now I just got messed over somewhat for 100 blocks, okay? And now he's going to give me the block. Guarantee you all that. Because I've already told him I paid you for my blocks. You saying you brought 500 blocks? No, you did not. I have not had this issue at another project, period. And previously, I actually dealt with people that brought more. But the thing is, a lot of the times you all will see me dealing with different people, different workers because of the distance. I may be working down in Pétionville at one project, and then the next project, I'm in Cité Soleil. They're miles away. And then the next project, I'm way up on the mountain at Godet. And it's difficult to sometimes keep the same people, even if they commute with me, because if you are one that's at a project, you have to be there 6:30, 7:30. So you have to be on time every day so that we can get a day's work and get the job done. So I just want to ask you all to please stand with me, you all. Please share the project with other people. We're almost there, and I have plans, and there are things, you all, that I would like for us to bless the family with before leaving out of there. And I stand firm that everything is going to work out. Everything is going to work out. Mrs. Fabulous, what's going on? Hello, Mrs. Fabulous. Watch it from the beginning. Watch it from the beginning. Miss Blaze says if he trusts him enough to make deliveries, he should be accountable. Block company. The block company. Yes, that's right. Hello, Son Lee. How's it going? He have to replace the broken blocks. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And if I'm not mistaken, from the conversation I had with him, I think he's under the impression that we're going to pay him for another 100 blocks. When it's your fault, because regardless of what it is, if I could not be present, you should be present to make sure that your workers do exactly what they're supposed to do. Check out this complete upload, you all, and you will see from the beginning how they threw piles of blocks together. Piles. It's crazy. So why is the company so upset? When they messed up, the delivery is jacked up. 50 broken blocks on her bill. No, that is wrong. Specifically, the delivery person was referred by the owner. Don't know the guy. Matter of fact, one person took the money, ditched him. That was the guy that he said he knew very good, that the guy had been working for him. And I don't know, we came in the picture, things flipped out. Like on that. Y'all, I died laughing because in the end, when that young man said he wanted to say something, and me, I don't know nothing about these people, you all. I'm just going around and going to work and finding out stuff. But y'all know Haiti, Kenscop, Haiti is small, period. So it's pretty much a lot of people know each other, and you go somewhere and people may never even speak to each other, and their cousins, aunts, you find out they grandpa. Anyways, and at the end, when the guy start talking, then he gets mad and start going off on the guy and telling him, "Oh, that's your family." It's like, but you were just talking for him. You just say he was a good person too. So unfortunately, the problem is the driver, so he got to take that L. Yeah, that is Bacabo. Whenever I hear that word, I laugh so hard. Me too. Miss Caroline says, my mom said in TNT is the same crap also. And Trinidad, yeah, it is, you all. It's just be careful, you all, who you do business with. Haiti is pretty much fragile, that even when you have a written contract, it's difficult to get to hold people accountable to that contract. Because in a way, even if there is law, I mean, nobody's going to wait 10 years or 20 years to get something resolved. So I think that's probably why some people behave the way that they do. You can have a company in Haiti, and based on who you employ, can tear down your business. It can make you look like the bad person, when in reality, it is the people that you have working for you. That's why many business owners in Haiti, they are the ones who run their business. And they're a lot of times the most successful business, because you have to be there to supervise the people, because it's like major carelessness on a lot of people's part with giving customer service, holding their word. And even though the owner set up their business to do the right thing, but you have employees who that's the last thing they're worried about. Miss Blaise, c'est pas voler encore, c'est ti vacabon net aller. Well, what a damn shame. This is not business. He, the owner, is responsible. Big Slim says you can't pay up front. Too much shady business. And I did not pay up front the whole thing, okay? But when he came once, I'm like, okay, you know how they get the talking so fast, so good, giving you all of this big grand thing. So I ended up paying the second delivery driver because in Haiti, y'all, it's a different culture. It's pretty much difficult to not pay the person. His car had broke down. It was so much that happened with the man. I had to give him something, you know. I'm thinking we're going to get the 500 blocks because y'all saw how Mr. Simon spoke. He was this and that. So as of right now, you all, I'm just really showing you all some of the difficulties and what it's like. Because sometimes in Haiti, I find it when situations happen, people will go off and sound so good with their story, repeating it, telling you, ap fè moun pou moute sou do, right? But there's always two sides to every story, too. Even if I'm telling you the story, find out both sides. Because when you condemn one, you listen to him, he's like, we're running up his blood pressure. As if I just decided to come out of my house and nitpick with him. Wow. Yeah, no one's accountable. I did better than you would. Thank you, my sister. Thank you. Stallion says, hello, my sexy hue. I contacted some fra warriors to come to assist you. They will apply, as they say in Ghana. Stallion, I am serious here. Vila V says, hi, Marie. Love you all from Jamaica. Welcome, Jamaica in the house. Hello, Vila V. Ed P says, you paid up front. Well, this is the thing. They require you to pay something up front. Okay, so, I mean, that's just how it is doing business in Haiti, quote unquote. Caroline says, lots of people are not nice at all, just greedy like the government. You find that a lot. Haitian Warrior King, for what you should not have to pay for nothing is not your fault. The driver broke 50 blocks. Y'all, it's way more than 50 blocks. We have a total of 391. We're in need of 550, and we started with 500. So that we can go back once we have the funds to go and pick up the last 50. But it gives the bosses the chance to be able to work. And we end up with 391. With 391. It's just clair, takou, wap de reglon bagay moun na ap regla fe pa lavo. Ou jwen sa an pil an Haiti, an pil. If they can't replace it, they need to reimburse you. That's very true. Y'all, I'm going to go and speak to him, definitely. And because we need the blocks. But as you all could see, some people you come across in our country will dispute to the bitter end when they know they are wrong. They don't want to admit they're wrong. They don't want to compromise. And they hate when you defend yourself against their wrong. It's like, I'm wrong and so what? You should deal with it. You know? Can you go to a magistrat? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can. I'm pretty sure I can. Gabriel Williams says, hi, Marie. Have everything in writing and let them sign off on it and get it on camera. God, richest blessings to you and all that you do for your people. Yeah, thank you so much, Gabriel. Thank you. But as Ed P mentioned, you know, a piece of paper at time doesn't mean much in our country. It really doesn't. I think it should have been under warranty to take care of the broken blocks. Good you mentioned that. It's not the same system, you all, as the States, okay? Where when you go and purchase an appliance, there's warranty. Don't get me wrong, there are good stores. Even if you were to go to a major Thompson electronics store, they're not going to give you warranty for real. You know, they're not going to let you purchase something and tell you there's a 2-year warranty on it. The block guide, you all, and anybody that is familiar with the system in Haiti, they're not going to give you warranty on, they're just not. It's a different system, you all, and if I tell you that they will, I will be delusional. I live here. I never heard of it. Marie New, good evening, Marie. Coming late to the live. You right on time, sis. Right on time. How's it going? Caroline Newton, please don't do any more business with him. That's clear. No. Nora's mission. Hello, Miss Nora. It says, oh, Marie, I have a Honda Civic somewhere down there. Was told I just need a new radiator. Took it down from USA myself and found the whole car dismantled in a field with about 5 guys. And y'all don't want me to go to mechanics, you know. It's the level of dishonesty in trying to do good in our country. We see so much going on all over the world, you all. And one of the main things each and every one of us have to do, and this is something that I have to get up and do every day, is consciously decide to do right by humanity, by my neighbor, being kind, practicing kindness, living kindness, you know, because a lot of people here, they forget how to embrace one another. It's like no respect. And I notice a lot, like, to just keep it straight with the diasporas, right? Behind your back, they like, ya bodeo, they're kissing your butt. They're telling you all these good, big, grand words, right? They're telling you what you want to hear. But when you're not there, anything that's your property and this and that, it's like, you know, they misuse it, they neglect it, and don't give it any value. And I really, really hate that about our people, because a lot of them seem to think that because you're overseas, whether you're in America, wherever you're at, even people in Chile, or they could be in DR right next door, they seem to think that that person is living such a big, grand life that, I don't know. My goal, my prayer is that all of them travel so they can understand the value of $1. You know, they can understand just how hard you have to work, how you got to stand on your feet, how you got to, you know, when someone sends you $100, especially in a time like this, so much going on over, you know, in the world. And to each and every one of you all too in the States, I hear all about the gas prices, been watching about it. You know, and a lot of people here, they don't even have access to electricity that they need, or maybe don't even have the knowledge, or may not even care to know what's going on, because they are assuming that because you're in America, life is great, you know. but they're not understanding that at this time during the pandemic that life is pretty hard for many of you all. And anybody at this time that is kind and reach out to you, you just should appreciate them, period. Nora says, I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. I think they were actually trying to fix it, but didn't know how. I felt sorry. Well, the thing is, if you don't know something, then I don't know it, right? You ask me something, I'm like, I don't know. Well, a lot of people here, okay, I have the same issue with my vehicle, okay? Well, I'm not going to even go to that because that charge net, okay? They would not know how to do something. And as long as they know that you are in need of it, a need, right? And you are willing to pay for it, they will mess you up worse. Put you in a worse situation by sharing that they know what they're doing. So I'm not gonna get on that. I'm gonna stay on subject. So if you've yet to give this video a like, you all kindly do so. If you've yet to subscribe, please become a new subscriber. Please share the video with others. Share the project. Share the GoFundMe. We are at a small stall on this project, and I've reached out to some of my peoples. So I'm asking you all to please come together, you all, so that we can get this project completed. As you all can see, our act of kindness, dedication to making a change, you meet obstacles. And that is why our country really is in the state that it's in, because so many good people have came wanting to help Haiti and have helped Haiti and continue to do so, but they have to put it in the hands of someone else when they would much rather be here, boots on the ground too. But because of the misuse, that they're not here. They're not here. So I just want to continue to thank each and every one of you all. Thank you all so much that still believe in Haiti, that still believe that eventually something has to change. And I'm joking and I say, you know what? People always say Haiti, Haiti, and that's starting to get on my nerves. Stop saying Haiti and say Haitian people, because Haiti is beautiful. Remove the Haitian people out of Haiti and put a different nationality, some Vietnamese, Chinese, Mexicans. And over a week, you'll notice a whole change in the country, because we are our own worst enemy with the way that we treat each other. Everybody is too selfish, and they forget in many ways America is where it is, and they got all their defaults. But why are a lot of people there? Because they're neighborly. They not just focusing on themselves. They're probably gonna make more money off of you, but you're gonna get something. You know, we have no welfare system, just nothing in our country to assist people. And that is why people feel like they have to do whatever is best for them to eat, to whatever. You know, business is bad. People aren't getting business. People aren't coming to buy products. So now whoever comes, you got to pay their light bill, mortgage, kids, school. It's that charge you. Thank you so much, Edson. Thank you. You are doing a good job, sis. Love everything you are doing. Thank you so much. Marie, we love you. Stay strong. God is on your side always. Thank you. Love you all too. Thank you. What would I be without God? Sometimes, man, I go out, I wake up, I'm like so happy. And then I'm like, this is what I run into. And then you got people screaming at you like, yeah, it's you that's the problem. I'm like, oh, since it's me, that's the problem. Why don't we talk about it? You know, people don't want to accept responsibility for themselves, man. I was done, because if I was him, I would have saved face and been like, look, you got to turn off your camera. And he was willing to he wanted to be seen. So I'm like, okay, then. Yohalo says, come on. Yeah, Marie, coming from New Orleans. We love you in Haiti out here. Hello, Yohalo. New Orleans in the house. New Orleans. How's it going? Haitian Warrior King, your English is too good. If you hear what he said, I am used to dealing with foreigners. So when they hear your English in verse and in their mind, we got one. I'm pretty sure. But in the same token, even if I was a foreigner, that still don't mean if the foreigner is paying for service for you to mistreat them. You know, many of you are, your child is a foreigner in Haiti, but you have asset back home. So when they come here, after they've worked hard, went to school, this and that, invested in themselves, so when they come here, they deserve that. Winter was bad. My gas bill was $600. I mean, one of my viewers today who have a truck, one of my brothers, actually, he sent me his gas bill while he was at the pump, did a video for his truck, and this bill was like 700 something. I'm like, wow. You know, just all of that is a whole nother story, you all. It's crazy. It kind of reminds me of my past days. You know, one affects all. You know, one can change the rules for everybody, you know, cause everyone to suffer. And that is exactly what's happening. Yeah, I don't really like to get into all that political stuff, especially with this damn food that's involved. Baby, I'm sure y'all know. Everybody just watching, right? But it's crazy. So I think I was sharing with my sister today, in the U.S., you all really, really, really just need to be prayed up, you know? Be praying for your families, praying for friends, praying for your neighborhoods, praying for the country, you know? All sorts of religion. At the end, it falls on one God. Pray so that you all can have protection, because to me, little things all intertwined to the big things. And we're really at a point where if you read the Bible, it's like we're coming to that end. There's so much hate in our world, okay? And it's everywhere with everyone. And everybody wants to be the biggest boss. But one thing that I say at the end, no matter how big we think we are, no matter how much money you have on this earth, it doesn't matter what color you are, no one's here to stay forever. You can inherit the world. You may not want to hear this, but this is reality. This is facts. You can have everything. You can live 200 years with it. But in the end, you can't take it with you. Even the people you leave behind, they can't take it. It let you know who's in control. God is in control, you know. And I think the minute we start having more respect for God, honoring him more on earth, we'll start looking at things differently. So we'll start looking at life differently. You know, we're all searching and we're fighting, but What exactly are we gaining? Because at times I ask myself, and this is why I love doing what I do, okay? You doing all that you do, but in the end, what are you doing it for? Because no matter how much you accomplish, a good name, leaving behind a legacy is what people will remember. Even the new house you have today at some point is going to be the old house. The new car you have today at some point is going to be the old car. Life itself keeps us wanting material things, but we're just passing. Tizo says, did you notice how, hello, Tizo. Hello, Miss Marie. Did you notice how the boss said he's black outside and white inside? Of course I did. At that time, it was so much that I didn't get a chance to correct him. That's how we have been brainwashed. When you are a good person, Gracie, when you are a good person, you are white. Grace? Oh, y'all see my dogs, man. There's something else, dude. She gets on the chair and she's like being so impatient. She's like, I'm hungry. I need to eat. Get off live. But know that you all enjoy life. We're just passing through. Leave a legacy, you all. That's what means the most. It's loving people. We can't live on our own. God didn't create us to make it on our own. You may say you don't need nobody, but even when you buying a house, you got to make deals with the bank. It's just so much, you all. And those decisions, Marie cannot make for you. I can inspire you. But no matter how much you are searching for, know that the biggest search that you can give yourself in life is to figure out where your soul is going to lay. That's what matters the most. Where will your soul lay? Naomi Reed, good night. Hello from the Bahamas. Hello. Self-hate, that's right. So I just want to thank you all so very much. Please share the live with others. You all have a blessed night. Look out for the upcoming upload, you all, on Sunday. Sunday, we will be off subject, but it will be very inspiring. I'll be promoting it so that you all can, and I'm asking you all to show up on Sunday, 6:30 Eastern time. It's going to be different, very inspiring. And it's a blessing to be able to bring that type of inspiring stories to I want to tell you, I brought unique people on the show. Never one like this. This is a story that it surpassed my lifetime. So look out for that. I look forward to sharing it with you all. Thank you all so very much. Kindly like, share, definitely subscribe to this channel. You all have a blessed night. See you all Sunday at 6:30. Stay blessed. As always, be kind to one another, you all. Tell somebody you love them. Give somebody a hug. I know y'all like Marie is mushy, but this is me. This is just how I am. I love people, you all. And a lot of times, people, you may not be able to even get along with me if you're not a loving person. I don't have time for hate. I don't have time for ugliness. I genuinely, I live by what I share. So I just want to ask you all to continue to be kind. That's all we can do. That's why everything is haywire in our world. And guns don't kill people. People with guns kill people. You know, some of the stuff we're hearing that's happening, we're making the decisions to go out there and actually do it. And that is why it's happening. And y'all know my story, so I'm not saying you can't make mistakes, but we learn from it. We fall down, we get up. So we shouldn't be doing the same thing every day. Take care, you all. Have a blessed night.